Welcome back to a new cooking video. Today I'm going to show you how to make one ingredient, salmon, go a long way. So today we're going to make a dish where it's all about salmon balls of sushi, but it's going to look like there's a lot more on the dish than there is, because we're going to decorate and garnish it with different tastes and different colors to make it look more interesting and more appealing. But it does really have very different, interesting tastes, this dish. Okay, let's get going. Let's do this. To start, I'm going to make my puree. For that, I'm going to take 240 grams of carrots, 240 grams of butternut squash pumpkin, and 15 grams of cut and peeled ginger. Then I'm going to add 800 milliliters or 800 grams of water. It's the same thing. And I'm going to cook it until nice and tender. Now for that, you're going to need to cook it between 25 to 30 minutes, more or less. Just prick a little fork into it to check if they're done. And when they're nice and soft, then you're basically finished and ready to go. Okay, so once they're cooked, you're going to remove the excess liquid, but keep it on the side in case you need to thin out your puree. Now I'm going to place it back in the pot and add a little pinch of salt for seasoning. And then I'm going to add 50 grams of unsalted butter. And I'm going to use a hand blender here to blend it into a nice smooth consistency. Now you can also use a normal blender, but I like to use a hand blender for this. Okay, so just keep doing that, and I'm going to add a couple more spoons of the liquid back in, just to thin it out, to make it nice and liquidy consistency. Not too liquidy, but a little bit softer. And always taste it once you're finished to make sure it's perfectly seasoned. Okay, moving on to cutting the salmon. Here I've got the lower loin of a salmon, and I'm going to use this to make my salmon slices. Now I'm going to cut at a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to first cut one piece off here so that I have the right angle, and you can use this for salmon tartare so there's no waste. And you're going to slice through in a swooping motion, starting from the heel of the knife ending at the point. And you want to cut slices half a centimeter thick, that's about 1/5 of an inch. And you do not want to saw, you want to do it in one smooth motion going from the heel to the tip and at a 45-degree angle. Now if you don't have a knife that's sharp enough, I'll recommend this one in the description below, so you can get this one if you need to. But you can always sharpen any knife to a pretty good sharpness by using whetstones or anything like that. I've got a good video on that, I'll link that in the description also. Okay, so just keep slicing until you've done the entire piece of salmon. And once you've done that, then you're going to need to just keep this on the side for later. So just slide your knife underneath to lift all these up into a place where you want to store it. Now, you're going to need some cling film, and you're going to take your salmon slice, and you're just going to fold it over like this, and you're just going to press it out. And this will make it a little bit more wider, because you need it to be wider so that it wraps around the piece of rice later. So just gently tap it like this, and it'll just spread out just slightly. Now once you've done that, you're going to add a little dab of freshly grated wasabi. Here we go. And then you're going to add 9 grams of cooked and seasoned sushi rice. If you don't know how to make cooked and seasoned sushi rice, there's my recipe in the description of this video also. Now you're going to pull it all together and try to pull out the air before you twist. Very important, otherwise you get a little bubble of air. And then you want to twist, and this creates a little sphere. Now you want to just mold it with your hands to make sure that it's circular. And then once that's nice and circular, then you want to unwrap it, and there you go. That's your little salmon base sushi piece done. And now you can do other things to it, which I'll show you now. Okay, so now to make some salmon ball aburi. For this, I'm just going to use a blowtorch and just blaze the top like this, just to color it a little bit and give it a little bit of flavors of burntness. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of sesame seed oil. So just dab a little bit on top like this, and then finish it off with a couple little sesame seeds just to give it a little garnishing on top and a little different texture. Okay, great. Now for the other salmon balls, I'm going to use some beetroot juice and just cover the top like this. It gives it a very earthy sort of flavor. And I'm going to finish it off with some white truffle oil. Now white truffle oil is much more pungent than black truffle oil, so I recommend you really get the white one instead of the black one. Okay, so that's that done. Now moving on to plating. Now for plating, I'm going to go with a very random sort of style of just placing them around, and I'm going to try to form a teardrop shape when you look at it from above. And so here I'm going to use my puree to just finish off that teardrop shape by just placing little dots here and there randomly There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just artistic in a way, and do whatever feels right. Just here and there. And if you make a mistake, just take a damp cloth and you can just wipe it away. No big deal. Okay, so I think just one more here. Okay, and now I'm gonna add a couple little salmon roes here and there, ikura. And like I said before, there's no right or wrong way. Just do whatever feels right. Place them here and there. There's no need to put the same on top of the salmon balls. You can just put 2 on one and 3 on the other. It doesn't matter. Just do whatever looks great in a way. And look at that end result. It looks beautiful already. So there we go. Now you know how to make these beautiful salmon balls, otherwise known as temari sushi ball. That's when you have little balls of sushi like that. That's called temari sushi. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and share this video so my channel can keep growing. And also check out my old temari sushi video is here. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.